Now it's official, alright. Let's see if this will instantly kill you. Actually, no, I should send Destiny to check that out. At least monitor the airlifts, because they're the most dangerous. This curtain doesn't help me see. At all. Oh god. Oh, they're all down. Oh hey, will this one get let out too? Yep. This is why I don't like airlifts. This is an ordeal. Oh shit. Okay, now something went wrong. She couldn't fight these. In the end, she couldn't fight them. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You didn't make it. Okay. I did say I didn't want to risk taking bullshit, but I'm greedy. So we're gonna risk taking bullshit. Do good and don't do bad. You hear me? Don't do good and don't do bad. Just do okay. Do perfectly okay. But if you play your cards right, nothing could possibly go wrong. But if you drop your cards or you lose them, then things can go wrong. Good. That everything is. The magic bullet truly can hit anyone, you say. They say a world was a place where you couldn't find happiness with your own method. That it was a world where you had to fool yourself into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. Nobody needed them. Under the guise of a new technology needed in the world, new companies emerged using a new technology called singularity. Production of a permanent food supply, manufacturing customized living creatures, cargo that could be transported to speeds that made it seem like teleportation, AI that were realer than people, technology to preserve the present by binding time, etc. Similar to the food chain, small companies began disappearing or were eaten by large companies. At some point, they were called the wings of the world, and soon a head rose to control the wings. People started to find their purpose for existence from the wings, but the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. It seemed they're encouraging development of the world for the better, but their nature is the same as ours. There's always a price to pay. The price we pay is the shame of the wings and disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy's rival energy corporations aren't that different from us. Who knows? Maybe they really are earning energy from hell, as the rumors say. For mankind, the instinct of life and death coexist. Wings only guided our instinct of life. But if one instinct dominated too much, the other instinct would begin to make its move more slowly and unknowingly from the depths. and soon a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive. Into the stillness of silence before mankind was born. She who loved sunshine wanted to give hope to mankind but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace with warmth and was ruthlessly cut off, you clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to the others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibilities to all mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you talk to yourself. In those days, you looked really terrible. Many coworkers worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care or listen to a thing. But I guess you still needed your coworkers at some point. Seeing as you were the one locked them in here, barely holding onto the husk of the dead body. What? Okay. Let's go... Extraction team? Let's go this team. Damn it, you did good. Is it hitting them? Ow. Okay, it's not hitting them from here. Good. It's still not hitting them. Good. Oh, I can't go faster and slower. Good job, my good sir, good job. Beautiful, I love the finale, especially. That was just a 10 out of 10 performance. Would listen again. If it didn't blow... Oh! I have no more boxes. Well, I guess that means more training for everybody. Red Noon. Not good. So I learned multiple things today. One of them is... Don't fuck with the silent orchestra. Period. Don't get near it. Don't mess with it. Only if you're really very conscious and happy. Man, they had the time of their life down here. Oh shit, what? Where'd it go? Where's the bullet? Where'd it go? Good. Alright. That's a close call. Don't know why he escaped, but he did. Some type of dating start. Okay, we're going to have the thing come out soon. Might as well train a low tier. Single low tier. Once. Okay, nice. Stream. Okay, you sleep now. You go to sleep now. Yes, ultra sleep. Why did the mountain smiling bodies? That's not good. Punch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. This is not gonna end well. It didn't end well. Didn't end well at all. Now we're official. Okay. Day 41. So he fires a bullet. Actually, let's not have both of you go in there. I'm gonna go over here. So so that dude who fires bullets magically, what he'll do when his Kultov breaks down is he'll fire a magic bullet. Ah, shit. Have things sensitive to death, and then a lot of people die. We didn't mess up, guys. Day 41 complete. No one died. It can enter any hole of your body. It's been quite a while since your first encounter with the abnormalities. I guess you became a little more familiar with the abnormalities. Let me ask you again. What do you think, Alan? Abnormalities are? Oh, please don't say that you still believe that abnormalities are just bizarre alien creatures and we need to isolate them. Abnormalities are not evil monsters you read about in the old fairy tales. It isn't a supernatural god that will judge our sins. There's an old river that has been flowing at the very bottom of the world for many ages. It's the source of everything that has been forgotten by mankind. Nobody knew of its existence, but somewhere in the world, there's a very small gap or hole through which the river is connected. Often, strange creatures came out of the gap from the Black Forest. Obviously, the number was insufficient for the Lobotomy Corporation's energy needs. Our new technology does not produce energy from the abnormalities, but it creates abnormalities. Their forms were incomplete because they came from a forgotten place. We are scared of them because they are incomplete. It is because of that terror that they have been sealed to the underground. But abnormalities are part of the seed. That's what I meant by possibility. The seed is not something that could be made in just one day or be created on its own. We realized if If we want to fix a broken system, we couldn't just sit around in a sunny spot waiting for the clouds to part. What should we do after planting the seeds? We can't control the entire process. We have to leave them to sprout on their own. Aren't we allowed that much hope at least? I finished assigning upper and middle level Sephiras. This won't be the last time I do this. I'll probably have to tell you what I've already told countless times, but you'll be different. You know why this facility exists in your mission. I hope you don't exhaust me like them. Just keep this in mind. I will not come down here unless the circumstances require me. That doesn't mean that I will just watch and do nothing, but I will not interfere for the most time. I hope we don't see each other often from now on. It would only hurt us.
Angela was the best AI that I had ever known. You are the best architect that I've ever known. You already know that Carmen's body is nothing but a shell. But you couldn't forget her. You tried to keep her by locking her in a cryostasis pod. With grieving face, you ransacked her body and detached her core. I was actually relieved when I heard that you were making Angela. You are focusing on something, just like you did before. That day when she opened her eyes, I remember that you were just staring into the laboratory's windows, not setting a foot inside. You might have thought that you saw me right away, but I was looking at you for a long time before you realized. Why did you hesitate? What did you think after seeing Angela, who can't show any signs of affection towards you unlike Carmen? I told you countless times that you can make 100 AIs, but they will never be Carmen. Now poor Angela is merely assigned to look after us. There's something I have mistaken. It is that I thought you've overcome everything. The truth was that you never have.
Complete a day with 10 or more employees. That's easy. I'm done.